Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop. And today we're going to be talking about the best shoes that you can get if you're a guard, right? And of course guards are usually quicker, they're usually a little bit smaller as well. So we want, because I'm a guard as well, something a little bit more responsive. And what I want in a hoop shoe basically is amazing traction, responsive cushion. I can sacrifice a little bit of impact protection. I don't really mind that all too much. I want something low to the ground and something like, I guess, like comfortable. Like I don't want my feet to hurt, but I don't need crazy cushion, you know what I mean? And also something like minimal for the upper, good support of course, especially for lateral containment, because guards are usually on the shiftier side of things, doing a lot of crossovers, step backs, cuts and stuff like that. And yeah, something lightweight, you know, something lightweight is pretty important as well. You don't want something like super, you know, bulky or heavy or anything like that. So those are kind of like my criteria, and obviously this is just my list, and all these shoes I really enjoyed playing in, and also pretty much all these shoes kind of check off all those criteria pretty much, right? So if you guys do want to cop any of these shoes, I try to leave the free link in the description box. But let's get started right off with a very cheap shoe, and that is the Nike AR1. The AR1 is $110 and I love playing in that shoe. It's a weird feeling shoe because it's like, it's supportive. It's a very supportive shoe, but also it's a very lightweight shoe as well. You know what I mean? And the traction is top tier. The traction is really freaking good. I love playing that shoe because of the traction. Also, the cushion is really nice. You know what I mean? It does everything pretty damn well. It's also responsive, but impact protection is adequate, and step-in cover is pretty nice, right? We have nice compression in the heel. Although it does bottom out a little bit, it's still pretty nice. It's pretty soft. We have a top-loaded zoom in the forefoot. So of course, it's not the best cushioning setup that you can get, but it's a nice, like overall, like pretty nice cushioning setup, you know? Upper also is like super supportive and also very thin in the forefoot, but then also it gets very cozy in the back of the shoe, right? In the ankle area, and also for the tongue, we have a good amount of padding. So it's like a cozy feeling upper, but also at the same time supportive and thin in the forefoot. So also very supportive shoe. So yeah, the AR1, amazing shoe, and obviously is for a good price. So AR1, definitely don't sleep on it. All right, next we got the AR1, which is Austin Reed's signature shoe with Rigor. It's 145 bucks, so it's a little bit more expensive, but it's freaking amazing, guys. So the AR1 is a little bit more like flexible, right? It's a little bit more smooth feeling, but the AR1 is a little bit stiffer because there's not as much forefoot flex, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's a little bit more supportive feeling than the AR1, but the AR1 is still very supportive. But anyways, the AR1, very nice. The traction is top tier, one of the best tractions, actually like top two for the traction from my experience, right? Amazing stops, bites through dust really well. Cushion also is pretty nice. We have, you know, that soft mesh shoulder, so step-in cover is pretty nice. It's not super nice because it is like a regular EVA, you know what I mean? Like for example, in like the Wild 10s and stuff like that, we have full-length boom with that soft mesh shoulder, so super duper nice, but it's a little bit stiffer for the foam in the AR1. But either way, it's still pretty nice. Also, we have pretty nice compression in the heel. Also, the upper is supportive, it's thin, and also like the quality of the material is pretty nice. Support and lockdown are great. It's a good looking shoe in my personal opinion. So yeah, the AR1, definitely do not sleep on that shoe. It's a freaking amazing shoe. And it's just that the AR1, I guess, is a little bit more on the stiffer side of things. AR1 is a little bit more on the smoother, soft side of things, right? And moving on to the next shoe, we got the Puma AllPro Nitro, which is freaking amazing as well. I love playing that shoe, and it's more on the smooth and soft side of things, right? Traction is top tier, of course. Amazing traction with that translucent outsole, which is weird. Also, the cushion is nice. You know, it's responsive, but also soft and comfortable. We have a little bit of compression in the heel. Impact protection overall is adequate. The material is thin and minimal, but also supportive as well. I didn't have to worry about anything as far as like my foot sliding out of the footbed or me kind of like sliding around in the shoe or anything like that. So yeah, support and lockdown overall was very good. It's overall like lightweight shoe, but very responsive shoe as well. So I really enjoyed playing in the AllPro Nitro. Next, we got the Nike Zoom Freak 5, or the Nike Freak 5, I guess. They changed the name, it's not Zoom Freak anymore. But anyways, the traction also is amazing. It's top tier. You know, amazing stops. You stop on a dime on a clean court, bites through dust pretty well too. It does pick up a little bit of dust comparing it to like the AR1, the AR1, and AllPro Nitro, but it's a very easy one, right? And also, cushion is probably one of the best so far, right? The foam is a little bit softer than the AR1 in the heel. We have a little bit more compression, but also we have a top-loaded zoom in the forefoot, which is very nice and bouncy, right? It's not super bouncy, but you get a nice little bounce, you know? And then for the material, it feels supportive, it's comfortable, it conforms to my foot. It's not super minimal, right? Especially with that kind of synthetic leather in the forefoot, but it doesn't feel like bulky or anything, you know? Overall lightweight shoe, and also I felt very quick when I was playing in it. So Zoom Freak 5 is a really, really good option, right? All right, next we got the 8083 or the 8083 Ultra. So the amazing shoes. I mean, if you do want to save money, go with the regular 8083, 120 bucks. I would probably suggest going with the regular 8083 because the Ultra it has that full length boom cushion, right? But it's not that much of a difference because the foam is so damn thin. You know what I mean? I guess there's a little bit more compression, it's a little bit softer for step and comfort than the regular 8083, but it's still like not that big of a difference, right? Especially not for 40 bucks, right? It's a $40 price increase. So, and I guess there's like carbon fiber, but that doesn't really do that much, you know what I mean? So yeah, just get the regular 8083 if you do want to save money. But of course, it's an amazing guard shoe because it plays like old school Kobe's, you know, like the Kobe 8, Kobe 9, Kobe 11, like I always say. And you know, we have a drop-in midsole, amazing traction. You have pretty much top tier traction. Also the material is super duper thin, right? Very minimal, but also at the same time it's super supportive. Like lateral containment is good. Also another plus about having a drop-in midsole is that like kind of texture on the drop-in midsole, right? Your foot sits right on top of that and kind of grabs your sock, kind of keeping your foot in place a little bit better, right? As opposed to something like felt or like in a regular insole, you know? And also we have the sidewall coming up on the drop-in midsoles for better lateral containment, better lateral support. So yeah, 8083 and the 8083 Ultra is freaking amazing. And also another shoe that plays like a Kobe is the Player 1 or the Player 1 Plus by series player only. And the Player 1 Plus is freaking amazing. It sucks that they increased the price, right? It's 180 bucks, I believe now, but it's freaking amazing because they give you 2 sets of drop-in midsoles for the Player 1 Plus, right? So you can have a little bit more life out of the shoe because, you know, of course, in the Kobe's, we had Lunarlon, and I didn't want to play in the shoe that much because my feet would hurt after a little bit after bottoming out the drop-in midsole. Like with the Lunarlon, you know, the drop-in Lunarlon, like it bottomed out very quickly, right? But in the Player 1 Plus, the actual foam lasts longer, it's better cushion, and also they give you, like I said, they give you 2 sets. So it's a little bit better, I guess, even though they did increase the price, they give us 2 sets, right? But anyways, traction is freaking top tier, also durable, and it plays like a Kobe, you know? Also the upper is very minimal too. But also it doesn't really sacrifice support, you know? Support's really good because like I said, with the drop-in and all that. So yeah, Player 1 Plus, if you do want to spend a little bit more money, is a great option. Next, we got the AG4. The AG4 I've been playing in and it's freaking amazing, and it's only 100 bucks, guys. And the cushion is my favorite part about that shoe, and it's a soft mesh shoulder, but not only that, the foam is actually soft, right? So the AR1 has that soft mesh rubber, but like I said, that EVA is a little bit stiffer, you know what I mean? But the AG4, the foam is actually soft. So the step and comfort underfoot cushion is freaking amazing. There's a lot of compression, it's soft, it's comfortable, traction is top tier, material is like thin, but also support is good. You know, didn't really have any issues with lateral containment. My foot felt locked into the shoe. I felt very quick when I was playing the AG4. And also, it's a pretty lightweight shoe as well. So, yeah, the AG4 for $100 is freaking amazing. All right, next, we got the Way of Wade Sunflash. Of course, as you guys all know, amazing shoe. All right, one of my favorite looking shoes on this entire list. Traction is really nice. The cushion is low to the ground, but also we have targeted boom pods in the forefoot and also in the heel. Step and cover is pretty nice because of that. And the upper is very thin, but also very supportive. And I felt very quick. It's not the lightest feeling shoe, but I felt very responsive and quick when I was playing in it. So Sunflash is an amazing option. Of course, we have like the AC11 as well, and also the WOW 10. But I kind of want to like gloss over those a little bit because they're like older shoes, right? But they're still, of course, very nice, and they're still available. Next, also, of course, we had the Harden Volume 7. The Harden Volume 8 should be coming out soon. I mean, we did have some leaks of the shoe, which looked kind of weird. It kind of looked like that Pokemon with the bone thing. But anyways, Harden Volume 7 also is very nice. The only thing that I just be careful about if you want, or if you're a guard, is that it's a heavy feeling shoe. It's pretty heavy, so just be careful on that, but it's a very quick shoe, right? It's a very responsive shoe. You're gonna feel very quick in it because the traction is really good. The cushion is super freaking low to the ground, and support is great, right? Your foot is not moving at all inside of that shoe. So yeah, it's an amazing shoe. And also the LeBron 20, of course. LeBron 20, also the next gen. Amazing traction, cushion is really good. I do like the Zoom Turbo in the forefoot. And also it's lightweight. I would say the LeBron 20 is a little bit more supportive. The LeBron Next Gen, it's not, the material is also a little bit like thinner, you know what I mean? So it doesn't feel as supportive. Like, it was adequate for me, but if you want a little bit more support, probably lean toward the LeBron 20. But they're both amazing performers. I would say I would suggest getting the Next Gen if you want to save a little bit more money, however, because it is $40 cheaper than LeBron 20. However, if you do want the overall better performer, I would say get the LeBron 20 in my personal opinion, right? And last but not least, we got the Anta Shockwave 5, which is Kyrie's brand new shoe, you know, with Anta. He just signed with Anta. He used to be with Nike. He left, or I guess Nike kind of cut him or whatever. But yeah, the Shockwave 5 is really nice. The traction is really good. You're super freaking low to the ground. Amazing core feel, but also you have that N2 foam right underneath the foot. You have like a softer stroke board. You have good stepping comfort. Materials are thin overall, but also like the quality of the material, quality of the upper, and also the overall quality of the shoe is really nice for the price as well. It's like $100, $110, $90 depending on the colorway on kick screw, right? But yeah, amazing performer as well. You feel very quick when you're playing in it. And am I missing any shoes? I guess Tatum 1's pretty nice, but there are some cons with that shoe, so I didn't really want to put that shoe in. I guess DVD 1 is really nice as well, but that also is an older shoe. BYW Select. But I don't even know if it's on Adidas.com anymore. But the BYW Select is good, and also the Dame Certified is good, but those are like pretty old shoes as well. So that's my list for best shoes if you are a guard. Hope this video helped you guys out. And of course, if you guys do want to cop any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.